What happens when you mix a lazy bear with a rundown inn and a whole lot of charm? You get Bear and Breakfast, the coziest business sim you didn't know you needed. So when I came across Bear and Breakfast, the first thing I had to think of was Yogi Bear and the cartoons I watched growing up. I would assume Adam watched Yogi Bear cartoons growing up as well. He speaks like it. I would say they probably couldn't. They would call him Yogi Bear and Breakfast if they could, but I'm sure Yogi Bear belonged to Hanna-Barbera, if I'm not mistaken. And so basically in this game, you play as a bear. His name is Hank, and again, quote unquote Yogi. He decides to turn an abandoned shack into a cozy inn for passing travelers, adorable and very entrepreneurial. And again, this is in one of those worlds where animals and humans live together and happiness. So that's really cool. I have played this game, despite me sometimes talking about games that I had never played, and I loved it. But it's one of those games where something really popular came along, and I'm like, okay, sorry game, I love you, but this is more interesting. So I just dropped it like a hot rock. So it's a very light business sim. Again, with a lot of the games I find as I'm getting older, it's like you don't log into the game, you see these resources on the top left, it's like wood, food, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, here's your economic counters of money generated per turn and that sort of stuff, right? It is very simple. There's also a fair bit of story to it, and which I could not tell you at this point because, I'm the last person anybody should ask about story. The fun thing to me was that it was a very cool art style, very beautiful. Not as good as Near Mage. Near Mage is definitely top tier for me when it comes to looks, but it is still pretty good for a Switch adventure game. It's also available on PC. So again, something you can play on your Steam Deck, and I'd highly advise you to. This is not a game where the difference between playing it on your Steam Deck and on your Switch or your actual PC, right, is very different. So on the PC and the Steam Deck, maybe there's a 10% different. It's not like other games where you play Call of Duty on your PC and Call of Duty on your Steam Deck. The difference is very, very stark. Perfect for cozy gamers, very slow-paced, relaxing, and humorous. It's ideal for fans of Stardew Valley, Spiritfarer, Coral Island in a sense, though. Again, if you're somebody who likes those the romance options and that sort of stuff, of course you're a bear. There is no female bear in this game to romance. So there have been regular updates because this game is not new. It came out in 2022, but there have been regular updates, quality of life improvements. When this game first came out, a lot of people were like, don't buy this because there was a lot of bugs. I did play this last year, and I can tell you I had 0 bugs at all. Game worked well, buttons worked fine. There were no issues when I was playing the game. I'm trying to pick up some wood and deliver it to a place where I couldn't pick it up, or there was a quest that was stuck and I had to restart the game. So in my playthrough experience, the bugs have been fixed. So if you are waiting for this game, you're like, yeah, man, I like the look, but I've seen the early reviews. And again, that's kind of the downside of early reviews, is that you might look at a review from a game that came out in 2023 or 2022, 2020, this game is good, but loads of bugs, stay away from it. And you might not know down the line that, hey, actually the developers have fixed the game and it actually is worth buying at the moment, and supported them, and maybe we get a Bear and Breakfast in 2, right? So, great for couch gaming, great for mobile gaming on your handhelds. There is no actual cell phone game for this. Again, this wouldn't be good on a cell phone. You would need a sizable screen for this, but a wonderful, cozy game. And let me know if you bought it, picked it up. Did you agree with me? Did you enjoy playing this game? This is one of those games where if I have a chance at some point to go back to play it, I'd like to. Given what I've been saying the last weeks, I know the schedule is so jam-packed with so many other games that I don't think I'll ever get down to it. But if you're looking for a new cozy game, if you're searching for another game that could potentially relax you, spark some joy for June of 2025 with all the crazy things that happened in the last 48 hours, this might be it for you.